Um, so I think as a student who's gone to university before, and after that, I kind of worked for a bit and was out of school for a little bit. I think attending Danza was yeah, it was challenging at first. Um, in the sense of, let's say, like accommodations. So at university, I was very, I was used to getting like accommodations for like a mental health disability. And I found that when it came to Danza, some of the mental health disability accommodations were a bit more limiting. Um, and especially in the time of COVID where everything is online, I felt like we didn't really have that transition yet. So like in terms of how much time we should be getting on a test, or how much like the extension time is. I guess also like speaking to other DSPS students, we've had some students who say that it's really hard to get in touch with a counselor. We understand that counselors have a lot of responsibilities and there are a lot of students at Dianza, but I also think that if a counselor is completely unresponsive to any questions that, not just someone from DSPS, but if there is someone new, it kind of doesn't really help give a good first impression for Dianza. Um, what ideally we would want is, well, as a DSPS student coming back to school after a while, is like we need to feel supported. And especially for me, I ended up going to another counselor after not really clicking with my first one. Um, it's been tough trying to figure out a way to advocate for myself to the teachers. But I found that my teachers have been very like accommodating and all of that. Um, but yeah, I would say that's what's on the top of my mind when it comes to my first experiences here, is that I think counselors need to be a little bit more proactive, and maybe DSPS needs to kind of update their current practices when it comes to shifting to like Canvas learning.